Now, I've been pondering a lot lately about change. A very simple yet intellectual concept that we all want but not willing to pay the price for. And that's strange, how we want change but not willing to change ourselves for the change. See, I could go on and on with easy rhymes, but I'm not here to let loose of words that rhymes with change. Only an agent for change to help exchange your fear for change for your will to change so you can rearrange your life for a better. Set free change. I know it tickles, so I will take it simple. The desire for change is the second strongest feeling every human being possesses behind love. It's the very feeling behind our wanting to travel to new places, wear new clothes, test new food, drive new cars, experience new things, meet new people, and in general, have a new life. I've never met anyone who doesn't want change in their lives, but rarely have I met people who want to change to see the change in their lives. Goes the saying, everybody wants change, but nobody wants to change. Meet anyone on the street and ask them about the changes they want to see. Most people could go hours talking about those changes, but twist the tale a bit and ask them what they're doing to get those changes. They'll be staring at you like a grade 2 student who just got asked a high school maths question. See, it's easy to go crying like town criers about our problems, but the question is, what are we doing to solve them? It's like the more time passes, the softer we get as people. We've changed from an independent species to a dependent species who have become very talented at the art of blaming others for our lack of progress. It's funny how millions of people, and this is the same in every country, are looking at one central power, which is usually the king or the president, to bring about the change in their lives. We've changed from people who used to ask, "What can I do to help?" to people who now ask, "What's in it for me?" Most people admire the end result of change but view the risks of change as greater than the risks of standing still. And I'm sure most of you are probably concluding, well, here comes another kid from Africa trying to make a name for himself. But before you shut me out, I just hope you will let me express my utmost desire that has got me inspired, rewired, and required me to inquire about the entire fight for change that has now backfired, making most of us retire till our time expires. Like I said, I've been pondering. At the same time wondering why we put all our hopes on a change of regime to bring about the change in our lives. The mentality is the equivalent of depositing a specific amount of money into your bank account, returning home to your bed and expecting it to double itself in the shortest period of time. Your vote is the deposit. And let's just pretend for a second that the change of regime could bring about the change in our lives. When we vote a regime, we go on crying as if change is just a press of a button away. And what's ironic is that most at times we don't even know the changes we're so craving for. Because if we did, Libya will not be in the situation they are right now. Iraq wouldn't have voted for the change they did. And the world power wouldn't have organized the most recent change of regimes, which resulted in wars and led to the increased numbers of refugees around the world. Don't get me wrong, I'm not asking that you resist change. I'm just urging that you become well informed about the changes you claim you want before you go seeking for them. See, I believe that to bring change, you've got to see change miles away from the distant future. Welcome change, accommodate change, live change, and then you will be changed. Talking about being changed, I just had a long argument with my costume manager about my choice of clothing for this video. He brought a few suggestions ranging from suit and ties, jeans and polo shirt with sneakers. But I told him that I want change. As an agent of change, I've got to be change in everywhere I can. To cut the story short, he said he wants no credit for my attire in this video. See, wanting change is just an expression. To get change, you've got to be changed. And lately I get lost in the gears of my thought and it makes me wonder, what if the world was just a little bit better? What if there was food and water security? What if there was security and better education for everyone? What if there was better economic opportunities and employment for all of us? but these are just what ifs. And when we place change and what if in the same sentence, we make it look almost as if it were a dream, something that's too far away to reach, thus making us place our guns on safety towards change, letting change slide by, in essence, steering clear away of change. But right now, time is of the essence, and clearly change is in my message. This piece should be the guidance to help you science out a balance between wanting change and getting change in abundance. So thanks to all my audience. And remember, change is not a press of a button away, and it's also not too far away from reach.